of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Nottingham have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Pull it. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Eder Militao did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that should get the job done. Cruyff. Pull it. Nottingham looking to pass their way through. And this is Messi. Oh, super find. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. That's been slipped through. That's a throw. Messi! He's delivered all right! So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gnabry elects to cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Played into space. Now that's well seen too. Madrid finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cruyff. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, sweet feet. Threads one in. Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Ball on the spot. Can he? Oh, from Van der Sar!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Gnabry. It's a searching pass. Baresi. Oh, can he get onto this? Yaya Toure.
There will be 1
And it's
minute
Vieira.
added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. And this is Hullet. Madrid can breathe again, just. He's tried one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gnabry. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice physical challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Serginho. No, that's been intercepted. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Gnabry. Yaya Toure. Hernandez cuts it out. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Baresi. Baresi. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This looks promising. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. "75 minutes played. Thinks one through, and he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic, and the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Johan Cruyff. Number 14, Ibrahimovic. Number 9, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 23, Del Piero.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Number 17,
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to
Substitution taking
maintain
place.
the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Nice sequence of passes, this. Roberto Baggio. Oh, this is a very good run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Hernandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
I think we might be done here, Peter.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared without hesitation. Is there any... He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Nedved. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries to play it through. Crosses in. It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vieira. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gives it back. Makaleli. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's been played through. Face chance, surely! Off the post! But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's away! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Cruyff. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Shot a goal! And he's done it! You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mateus. And it's Nedved. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Well-timed, excellent interception. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Serginho was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Serginho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Serginho. Mateus, given the lift of his goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nedved. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Cruyff. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Crunching tackle. Now it's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Serginho. In with the challenge. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Ronaldinho, and this is Inzaghi. Serginho. Oh, it's a great big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is ended up in no man's land. That is Conte, and he's had it nicked away. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, that's a key interception.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Collier. The ball has bounced loose now. Good take, and is he in? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Conte did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Conte. Makaleli. Vieira. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And it's Serginho. No outsmarting him this time. Spread out to the left. Filippo Inzaghi. This might spell a chance for a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's gone for it! Oh, how good is he! A finish of true class! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Mateus. Kante spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mateus.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great vision. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Tries a shot! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Nedved crosses. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Collar. That is Conte. It's played through for him. Mateus. Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He knew what was coming. That's the yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it?
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And they've switched it over to the other side. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good strength. Collier. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Oh, super chance, surely! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly.
Big chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Hernandez. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's beaten the last man, picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hernandez goes sliding in. That has been slung wide. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here, and face-to-face with the keeper. There takes a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Serginho. He's got away. Serginho's cross. Utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest win.
And the shot! Marvellous goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his...
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! He scores! 2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Makaleli. Eder Militao. Madrid have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. He's on it, can he get away? It's Makaleli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kola! No, not quite.
Kola probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Madrid, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he was alert to it. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Son Heung-min. Serginho. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. And
can he finish? Goal!
Hernandez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Just the goalkeeper's... And the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that has put paid to that. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Played out towards the right wing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Great ball, and he's in here. Gnabry! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Son Heung-min. Mikel Oyarzabal. And that is expertly dealt with. Son Heung-min. And this is Son Heung-min.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Threads one in. And he's in on goal. Flings it. It's a mighty effort. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So, third corner of the game. He's had it nicked away. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Delivered in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Makalele picks it up from the goal kick. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Son Heung-min. Serginho, and he welcomes it in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Casemiro, Mikel Oyarzabal, and it's Serginho. Valverde, nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold. Gnabry, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Gnabry. Serginho. Serginho is having a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oyarzabal. Eder Militao. Makaleli. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Not the most convincing of passes. Oyarzabal. Gnabry. Played into space. Now it's Son Heung-min. No, again there's no way through. Koller has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Koller, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Driving through the middle. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Out towards the flank. And it's Conte. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. Koller! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Koller gets through on his own. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Son Heung-min. For Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Robertson. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Valverde, now it's Son Heung-min. Just eases him off the ball. Collier.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Collar! So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's through, now is he in? Chance, surely! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Nice defending, physical and effective. Makaleli. Showing great feet there. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Koller. Madrid finding their passes. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's in a great position here. Koller. Oh, terrible. He's shooting! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Gnabry. Makaleli. Serginho. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. Serginho delivers with whip. That's that, the end. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course. Has a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, he's burst through! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's nice. Gnabry did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent chance! Ron Hullet! Beyond special! What a player!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most.
Shot and goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Collar. Great chance! Sensational by Collar! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Threads one in. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, what's he giving here? Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's straight offside. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Great vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Gnabry. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nedved. Now it's Messi. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely worked. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Nedved. Looking for the run. Hernandez makes the interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Zico. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hernandez. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ambitious ball here. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been... and it's come back out to him. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. This possibly the last play of the half. Nedved. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Alexander. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10.
And the second half gets underway.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 19.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. And the shot! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the...
Oh no, this does not look good. Nesta. Nedved. Rijkaard. Conte. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Gnabry. He's shifting through the gears here. That has ended up in no man's land. Real chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kola. Now it's Kante. He's away! Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Lovely feet. Kola! It's anyone's ball now. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hullet. That's a little off target. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. And Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
He rises! And he's heaved it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kola is having the time of his life here. Neymar, good purposeful running this. And reclaimed it in a trice. Goes for a shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Madrid get their fourth corner. And that has left him in a heap. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Quality ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. Chance here to counter. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Roberto Baggio. Chooses to go back. He's going for goal! They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Olise! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Olise just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a cute ball. Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Zico. Brazil finding their passes. Well, that has not gone well. That is Kante. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, big chance! He should have put that one away.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. Hullet. Makalele. And here's Hullet. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's got a side of goal. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always...
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He's looking wide. Played into the box. That's a decent clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Makaleli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. And he's running for shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. Might be danger here. And that has been clubbed away. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that was never going to make it. Over to the left. That's a good run down the left. Cross to the back post. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Has a look and place it forward. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Has crossed into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Distributed tidily. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's good play. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Serginho for Conte. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid are now... Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, super ball. Looking for the run. Hangs in. There's the header! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
There's the shot! Time and again they are repelled. Conte, that's a good ball. Bellingham. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Gnabry. It's a threatening ball. Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Makaleli. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That's a little off target. Rafinha. Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It'll be a throw-in. Yamal. Now it's De Jong. Tries to play it through. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Driving forward. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Gnabry. He's through here. Shot at goal! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and Butt takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That ball looks a good one. Thinks about the shot, and he was alert to it. Rafinha! And we have our very first corner. Osimhen! De Jong is the guilty party there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Conte. Great vision. It's played through for him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koller has a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up and the shot! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the fright, even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Gnabry. Pressing high and with purpose. That is Conte. Played out towards the right wing. And he's been shifted off it. That has not gone well. Looking to play him, and a chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, This is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
Big chance! It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He rises! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Oh, robust challenge. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Serginho. Dani Olmo. Rice powering forward. And the finish! Oh, impressive strike. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. The most accurate pass. That's a good ball out wide. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, he really got hold of that. Hernandez. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, what's he done? Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Gol. El dorsal 20.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. It's not an especially good pass, that. Araujo, quality ball. A heavy challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
That has been cut short. Hernandez, great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that, and he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. Ribery. Collier. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's well... Chance! In for the pieces! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Trabzonspor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Spread neatly. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Khan claims comfortably. Kante calmly anticipates. And it's Makalele. Oh, this looks sharp. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he welcomes it in. Conte driving forwards. Gilberto Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the left flank. Stoichkov, Costa Curta, deals with that comfortably. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a cute ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Threads one in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Nicely weighted ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Conte. Gilberto Silva gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gnabry. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Costa Curta gets it clear. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. Van Bouten. That's good play. To Nielsen. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. Kante with the foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power, or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's been played through. He might be in here. And the finish! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Thinks about the shot. Serginho. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's with the keeper. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Gnabry. He's being urged to shoot. Bullish header! And he's straight offside. Stood up well to him there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Fired deep. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has 2. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that's gone route 1. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Nielsen. Now it's Stoichkov. Conte. It's a good spell of possession, this. Collar! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter...
Oh, shooting chance! No, that's just wide.
Trabzonspor are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho. Serginho running with the ball. Oh, delightful ball. Gnabry, and that's gone loose. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He is through here. That is lovely. Makaleli. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
After 82 minutes.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's having a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Number 5.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
Number 22, Park Ji-sung.
That is some save from Khan. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got the beating of his man. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! And that's past the post. Played towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Serginho. Collar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pick. Shot at goal! Keeper always had the measure of that. It's their second corner of the game.
4 added minutes has been
Defending
indicated.
of the desperate variety. He's had a shot! He's put it wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a nicely shaped ball. This might spell danger. Big chance! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Collar, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Fenerbahce have gone 4-3-3. Big header! It's hit the crossbar. Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Fenerbahce finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold. Beckenbauer. That has been cut short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's intervened well there. Probing pass. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking to play him in. Koller showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hernandez. Great vision, and he was quick to react. And here's Ibrahimovic. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Cantona at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he cuts out the supply. Cantona. Roberto Carlos. And it's Gnabry. Foot in. Gnabry really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. Conte. And it's Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for a runner. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eder Militao. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Played in deep. Decent chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
He gets big! They've scored! A goal at a really telling moment. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gnabry. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And we hit half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Cannavaro in with the challenge. And he's on a charge. It's a searching pass. Now the ball in. And that has been clubbed away. It's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7, Cantona. Number 10,
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. 60 minutes played.
Number 5,
Messi.
Vieira.
He won't be happy with that one.
Coming on the field.
And it's Gnabry.
Number 11, Pele. Number 8,
Cannavaro.
Rudy.
Now he's
Number
got space
20,
here.
Johan Cruyff. Number 24,
That is good alertness.
Hule. Number 22,
Serginho has found the net here, of course. Now he's off and running. Collier. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Not the most accurate pass. Makalele gathers from the goal kick. Rodri turns back here, probably the best option. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Pele. He's played it back. Gnabry. Serginho. And the through ball. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. The final 5 minutes. That is Conte.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's through here. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now here's the delivery.
Added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gnabry appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Collar, and he's got the beating of his man. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bastoni. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Nicely shaped cross. Cleared away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Makalele. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Raul. It's a good spell of possession, this. Still goalless at the moment. Collar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a great... Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's De Bruyne. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Collar. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And here's Forlan. Ljungberg! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. He's beaten the last man. And he's there to belt. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Adams. De Bruyne. Collar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ljungberg. Bastoni. And it's Serginho. Spread it left. Costa Curta. And Serginho. No, that's been intercepted. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Driving on and making good progress. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's quick to get it clear again. And he's managed to gift it back. Gnabry. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bastoni.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Takes a shot! Conte ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Made into space. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Collar, great ball, and he's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Serginho. De Bruyne. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a cute ball. This might spell... And the finish! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely... Chance, surely! They've scored! And they've got their lead back.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Serginho. Fenerbahce ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He is through here. Big header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that has been clubbed away. And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Madrid have their second corner now. We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's a throw. Oh, super ball! Turns and goes back. He's in a great position here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Courtois looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Courtois! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. Can he get it through? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gnabry. That looks a cracking ball. He's one-on-one! He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He can get that clear. Now it's Raul.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Jordan Henderson. Now it's Raul. Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Serginho. Koller. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice looking ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's gone direct here. Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued.